This is the most bizarre thing we've done at
Um,
all on the club.
yes,
Um,
first ever
we are
pod recorded on phone.
on phone, on location in Liverpool, um, just by ourselves because Logan is currently on their way to DragCon in
Yes,
LA. So shout out to Logan if you end up watching this. We managed to get this to work. The
somehow.
only thing is because it's just the two of us, we don't have any backgrounds. It just looks black. If you turn it that way, it looks more full, but I prefer holding my phone this way. So let's just do this.
Okay.
If people don't like it, people don't like it. But yes, hello, welcome to the Cut, the currently unnamed podcast where we put the real and the tea and reality usually. But you can always come to us first, just quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Yes, okay, no. I'm Lewis. I'm a Canny laddie from Manny, and this is.
Hi, I'm Anissa Long, also known as CMDMD, also known as CMD Monteverdi. You're full of friendly, bi-free, trans, non-binary, participating, and all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scrub if you want to be specific, who prefer to be one be more specific? I voice of
Currently on location in
Liverpool.
Liverpool. Hopefully you can hear us. It's getting a bit loud. Oh my god.
There's some kind of show going on here.
This is well, it's usually it's a yellow submarine. It looks like there's a blue and yellow submarine for Ukraine over there because of the Beatles song
Yeah.
Yellow Submarine. Um, who does right? That might be people we know in there. I want to check that out. But yes, we had semi-final two last night.
Some
Um,
interesting results.
interesting results. I can't get any banners or whatnot because. But let's just run through the non-qualifiers real quick. Yes, I have no idea who that is. Just a random DJ in a yellow and blue submarine. Sam Ryder was performing up here yesterday. That was fun. This is chaotic. This is so chaotic. This is so chaotic. Just like recording this is chaotic. Jellyfish. Right, come here. So, non-qualifiers, let's run through them. Let's talk about one of my shock non-qualifiers, Georgia.
Georgia.
Georgia,
There's another one, but let's start with
Georgia. What did you think about? What was it about Georgia that didn't appeal to the audience?
I think we talked about it before, but and I really hope it's not the case, but I know that it's been mentioned before, especially on this pod, that the song isn't as structured well in English kind of thing. It's like because there's some
Feel free to talk
not
though.
that
Sorry, it's just
oh
because
yes,
yeah.
not that it's kind of like a I don't know. I really don't know, but I didn't think as much. Um, I really don't know. Because I was very much impressed with her performance last night.
I would like to think that was 11th, but you said there was another shock non-qualified for you.
Yes, for me, and I think Lewis might be able to agree with it, but super shocked that Iceland didn't qualify either.
Oh dear, yes. I love Dia. We spent a lot of time with Dia a few days ago. Well, a lot of time,
Not a lot.
not a lot of time, but
A good
still,
amount.
good amount of time with her.
Felt like a good amount.
I think for me, the transition from the is it song for Captain? Or how do you pronounce it?
Oh, Song for Captain, yeah.
Song for Captain. The transition from the song for Captain stage to the Eurovision stage.
I think,
The performance felt
yeah, staging wise, I understand, but I feel like vocally that was her best yet.
vocally it was okay. She was shrinking her phrases a lot to probably control her own breathing.
I kind of looked at it as her kind of hollowing her words.
Right. Okay. Um. Oh God, I've just took a screenshot. Love that. We got comments. What was your favorite friend you made at Eurovision today?
Oh,
Yesterday. Shout out to Simon.
Simon's smart. We see you.
Simon, we made a friend with Simon yesterday at your village. That was fun. Um, but let's pull out. There we go.
There you
Yeah,
are.
you know what? The atmosphere at your village.
It's a lot more different than watching it in the comfort of your
Oh,
home
completely.
life.
The thing is, like, it felt more full yesterday than it was on Tuesday, and it's
Oh,
probably
absolutely.
because there was so much buzz around the whole situation on Tuesday, and more people wanted to go to the Euro Village on
Right.
Thursday.
I also feel like it's a lot more different. Like I mentioned, I feel like I mentioned it before when we talked about the first semifinal.
Right.
But it's harder to clock some of those like pitchiness issues and and all that because of the atmosphere.
Let's talk about Denmark.
That was one of your. That was
Listen,
one of your.
if anyone follows the cup, you know that I am in.
Lewis is in love with Riley.
I
Yes.
no. I have thoroughly enjoyed Riley. Oh, how do we listen, Eris? We don't know how to send links on here. Hold on. Um, God, I don't know
Didn't
how.
even know if you were able to make it, but here.
I just assumed Eris had link and whatnot, and they just been able. I just assumed that Eris was able to get on the pod.
Yeah, Eric, don't you have back end entry? Okay. Anyways,
um,
Denmark. I was not shocked.
hold on, Eris will try and send this over to you. How do we do that?
I actually don't know.
I don't know. Sorry. Never let a twink do a man's. Speaking of twinks, Riley.
Riley.
Yeah. Look, I've been a huge fan of Riley. He was pitchy as fuck, and
It took a lot for you to admit it.
no, it's not took me a while to admit. I was saying that all through. I was saying that yesterday.
You were.
He was pitchy as fuck, and I love the song. The song's great. The song would work if someone was able to actually hit those notes with live vocal.
Yeah,
And Riley's not that person.
unfortunately.
Do love Riley though.
Yeah.
Riley's sweet.
So I was kind of back and forth with Riley because I was like shocked because
Is there a way Logan can send that link?
Eris reached out to Logan.
Reach out to Logan because Logan might have a, like some sort of something. I don't know, some sort of access and.
Yes. So I was shocked in the fact that he didn't qualify because we were well aware of like kind of the following he has on social media. However,
Yes.
not shocked that he didn't qualify because again it was pitchy.
Feel free to talk about.
It wasn't.
There's a lot of ambience going on around
There
you.
is a lot of wind going on around us, but yeah. So I'm not that surprised that he didn't qualify either because it wasn't his best performance. That's just my main.
I did like what was going on with the staging.
The staging was
The
cool. I
staging
really
was
liked
great. I mean, it reflected the music video, and the music video was very.
it. It was fun.
It was poppy. It was
Playful.
playful.
Like I actually really enjoyed the music video as well.
The music video went perfectly with the song, and the way they incorporated the music video to the staging on the Eurovision stage was great. But pitchy, and I guess that could be considered slightly a shock considering there was a lot of people expecting because it was televote, TikTok, whatnot, TikTok generation. They would pull through
Yes.
for Riley, but clearly not well enough, not good enough to reach the top 10 of semi-final. Two, who else non-qualified? San
San
Marino.
Marino. I wanted to go to San Marino as well. So I think it's very much the same as what we're gonna be like say this entire journey of Eurovision. Where everything was good, but the
Um,
hype for sure.
I guess the song just doesn't. Oh, it's the Mersey Ferry. I guess the song still doesn't hold as much weight as the other songs competing. The song was a grower, but didn't grow with most of the Euro fandom. I know that Logan's started to fall in love with it. Eris loves it. I love the song,
I enjoy it as well. It's a grower.
but it's not a song that everyone will. Well, it's not a song that the entire Euro fandom fell in love with.
Yes.
Therefore, they didn't qualify, which makes sense, and it was predictable that they didn't qualify. But we move on.
We move.
So who have we covered?
So we covered 4 of them.
Denmark.
And then we have
Who else?
up next. I want to talk about Greece.
Greece, Victor. What the fuck were they doing with their performance?
Okay, so it's nice to know context of that staging now.
It looked better on TV than it did in person.
I'm sure.
Especially the entire because the previews that they were giving us was giving us some random kid just jumping around to a song that was really
That didn't really call for
that
it.
didn't really call for it. Didn't make sense. Then again, after having seen the entire performance, it makes more sense than it originally did with the previews.
Yes.
Still, wish they did something different.
I wanted to see more. The vocals were fine.
The music video.
I like the music.
The music video. I wish they had took more inspiration from the music video for the live performance.
I agree.
Because like there's no need for him to. I know he is a kid. I know he is 16, but there's no need to make him look 16. Make him look mature. Make him look like an adult on stage because he's just jumping around like a fucking kid, and it's
We talked with Simon.
it's cringe.
And we were like, "Yo, why is he dressed like a Boy Scout?"
Right. It made no sense. Finally,
Romania.
Romania. Like it feels like
I wasn't expecting this to like slow down.
it feels like they were trying to do a lot to it because they had all these like bookies putting them down and whatnot, and everyone's saying all this stuff about how it's not going to do well.
I don't know if it was like a last minute.
It feels like it was. I feel like it was.
Like we don't know.
It feels like they were trying to do so much to it to make it look more good on stage, like making the acoustic bit, and then transitioning into it, and then the random
do the actual song with a lot more fast pace.
And then the dancer comes on for like the last 3
seconds.
Just runs on stage, pulls, like wipes the hand on his body with this like black paint, and then it's done. It was so
confusing.
It felt like
chaotic.
4 performances in one, and all of them was such a mismatch to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. I don't know what the Romanian delegation were thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I do love Theodore.
I do love Theodore as well. But I feel like that was not his best night.
Not his best night, and I feel like a lot of that is owed to the Romanian delegation for their performance. There's already not a lot of buzz for the song in the Euro fandom, unfortunately.
Yes.
I think the Romanian delegation, what they decided to do to try and elevate the performance, went the complete opposite way.
But at least we know Theodore can play the guitar.
Yeah, he has that going for him, I guess.
Sure.
Alright, is that all the non-qualifiers?
I think that's all the non-qualifiers, yeah.
Let's talk about some of our favourites from yesterday then.
I think we can both agree that Armenia was a huge
Well, let's talk about them being placed second in the semi-final.
Second in the running order of the semi-final.
The cursed order, the cursed number or whatnot, and they broke the curse, and honestly, deservingly so.
Deservingly so. The performance was amazing.
Performance was incredible. I do love the dance break. Don't get me wrong. I love the dance break. I just wish they went without it.
I agree.
Because it felt like such a... It felt mismatched to the rest of the performance. Like, it felt very out of... no, not that it felt out of place. It just... You know what bugs me? You can see her putting the mic down and picking the mic up, and I wish they had different cuts to show that... because that looks very.
It could have been a smoother transition.
The transitions could have been a lot smoother.
Let's turn around because I'm afraid of you dropping your phone into the.
I'm nowhere near the water.
Still,
Anyway,
and
but I
then
love Armenia. I love Brunette.
Armenia.
Brunette's always been my top. If you have seen the cup and the simulation, you would see that my 12 points went to Brunette.
Or in this case, it was our 20. We wanted to do 400.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, okay,
But yes,
20, whatever.
your 12 points.
Yes, very happy that she's through.
And
It
we
was
waited so long to. Oh my god.
the stage. I love the projections on that elevated stage.
Yeah.
I love that. She looks beautiful. The rap goes off. Yeah, I'm in love with Brunette, and I love that performance. Who else went through?
Albania was a huge shocker.
I'm very surprised Albania went through. Pleasantly surprised.
Pleasantly,
I think we need some sort of representation of um, cultural music per se.
I mean, there are some, but you know,
Yeah,
Albania kind of has their own spin
their
on
own
things,
spin,
and they're
their
good
own
at it.
sound, and it's nice to have their own sound in Eurovision in the final. Um, the staging was
I didn't mind.
quite incredible. The way they use it, incorporated all the fire and
Oh yes, no, I really enjoyed the pyros for Albania.
yes,
Who do we have?
Estonia,
Estonia.
Alika.
Alika. I think it's Alika.
Um,
She okay. So I is as prior to the second semi, it I've seen her be like back and forth in terms of where people stand in terms of her qualifying and not.
she's won me back. She's won me back.
She's won me back too because that performance was amazing.
It was incredible. It was solid. I think that's the word. Oh, you're solid. It's
Solid.
probably one of the most complete performances from
It
yesterday.
felt very realized. She knew what she was doing and she was super grounded on it.
Yeah. No, very happy. Very happy she brought the piano back. The piano is
The
what
self-playing piano was
it's
amazing.
the core, like the branding of that song.
It's
that
the token
performance.
prop, if you will.
That's what keeps the performance grounded. It's having that one prop that it goes back to the whole thing. Yes.
Yes.
But it looks so beautiful on stage.
It looks amazing.
Alika looks
It
amazing.
looks amazing.
The visual, yes, love it. Love, and I'm very
My
happy.
only one thing I don't know is the whole this whole contemporary interpretive dance is needed kind of thing.
Right.
You know? I'm not complaining though because again she sounds great. She looks great. The staging's cool.
Let's talk about.
Cyprus.
Okay.
I'm like that's the next
Let's
country
just
that
go
popped in
through.
mind.
Okay. Break a broken heart. Andrew. I'm not sure. Listen. He can sing.
He can sing. He really can.
Just he felt there was a little bit where it looked like he was tired.
No,
but then
especially towards the end, he
Yeah.
seemed tired.
But that's
Again,
just a thing that's been a recurring
That's a
theme
hard-
the entire
yes.
fucking season.
no, but I see it especially for him because that's a hard song to sing.
Right.
You're belting these super high notes for a man, and as well as hitting these high falsettos as well with that much power.
Right.
It's hard. It's hard. So kudos to him for that.
Kudos to him.
It was. I think this was kind of my take for like a perfect song.
Right, we gotta talk about the one everyone's talking about.
Ravine.
No. Po.
Okay, not even surprised they qualified. We didn't know.
We didn't knew they were qualifying. What do you think of the performance?
I didn't mind it.
I get what people are saying. There's people are saying
I
that
feel like
there's people are saying that it's a fun song and the staging needs to be more fun with it. I think I like how it's simplistic but not too simplistic. Like it has what it has, and I think it doesn't need all that much more added to it. It doesn't need to be OTT. It needs to, it's cutesy. It's not, like the song is fun, but it still has that core message in the
Yes.
inside it. So I don't think that the staging needs to be characteristic in that same sense.
Right. No, I agree with that actually. I don't know what I would change about the staging, but I also feel like there's something missing about the staging.
Do you think so?
I do. Um, it's I don't know. I just can't put my
I'm
finger
just
on
gonna
it.
turn around. Hopefully you can see in the back. Where
The
is it?
Mersey Berry.
I don't know where you can see it.
I can see it from here.
Point at it and I'll turn my camera.
Until you see my finger.
Okay, I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see it. Oh, it's all the way over there in the distance. If you don't, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, it's
Yeah, it's
whatever.
far.
Anyway, very happy that I mean they were going through regardless.
They were going through regardless.
They
Oh,
have got a tough draw. We'll talk about.
qualified.
No.
Like they really did them like they did Alessandro, where it's like, oh, we been knew they would qualify, but they
I
just had
wasn't
to.
sure that Alessandro was going through. I was still up in the
I wasn't
air.
surprised Alessandro went
I
through.
mean, I slightly wasn't surprised, but also wouldn't have been surprised if they didn't go through. It was like,
Right.
but Joker out, I was more. I thought more secured than Alessandro.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
Right.
No, it was a good. I really like how the. I think the camera work was really. I don't know. Something about the camera work done for Slovenia like really amps their performance up.
Right.
Like when they go into the first few like falsettos, before the first chorus, you see these like close shots. You see Jan wink at the camera. Um,
Right. No, I love that performance. I think it's the camera work on that performance that does it for me. The
yeah,
way you can get the you can it's the camera work and what they are doing facially.
facially. I mean, also Boyan was doing a lot of hip
A
grinding
lot
and
of
head
hips,
moving.
a
I'm
lot
like,
of.
a lot of people are not opposed to that. I'm not opposed to that either.
I'm
He's
not
hot.
opposed to it. He's hot, and
I think what really does it for me is Judas energy, the drummer.
yes,
He I feel like out of everyone he gives the most energy and
right.
kind of really amps that band up. Um,
Let's talk.
I think the biggest surprise for me, and I say this in the best way possible because I really wanted them to qualify. Lithuania,
Oh, Shuto on Tuto.
Chuto Tuto,
Shuto Tuto. Yeah. Let's talk about it.
amazing performance. We knew she would give vocally. She's got a set of lungs on her.
She's got a set of lungs on it. I do think I was less impressed with this visually.
I'll agree with that.
Less impressed with
I
it
think,
visually, but I love the song. I love her.
yeah, I think I preferred her performance at Papadomi's Najo.
Right.
But I just really wanted her to get through, so I'm
Hmm.
happy she did. Um, yeah, no, amazing performance, Monica.
Incredible performance.
Incredible.
Right. Let's talk about who we were both excited to see go through.
Belgium.
Belgium, good stuff. Yes, because of you.
Because of you.
We needed this in the
We need
final.
this in the final.
Did the lines close before the drag performance or after the drag interval?
I don't remember. When
Because there was an interesting conversation on the timeline about how if the drag performance was before the votes closed or after the votes closed, it might have helped
right.
Belgium. I don't know. I think
Not that
Belgium
they
was
needed it
amazing on
because
their
they
own, in their own right.
right.
I'm very happy because what's gone through. I think it's another one that the entire crowd gets behind in the same vein that Kalia or the crowd gets behind Kalia with Cha Cha Cha. I think
Mhm.
this is another one of those that is
Yeah,
the crowd pleaser.
exactly.
Um, yeah, what do you want to anything else?
I'm not okay. So I'm super happy they went through.
There's a bit of wind picking up, so
There
hopefully
is a bit
people
of
can
wind.
still hear us.
There is a bit of
Let's move it.
um.
Yep.
So not that surprised. He's been consistent vocally ever since Euro song.
Yep.
So it was just about like how audiences perceived him, because we saw the betting odds as well. He was like 100% favored to win.
Oh yeah, he gets
Don't
a
know
lot of
why,
hate,
but
but
and probably internalized homophobia.
it is.
Let's face it.
It's not even internalized if people are still doing it.
Right.
Externalized it.
Very explicit.
But I'm very happy that he's through.
Super happy he's through.
Let's talk about his reaction. He's so humble. It's the fact that it's his
It's
reaction.
a similar reaction to what he did at Eurosong, where he's just like, except this he cried even like more.
Um, no, he's so humble.
He's so humble.
I don't think he truly understands how appreciated he is in the Euro fandom. No, I'm very happy to see that he's going to be there on Saturday.
I'm very happy as well.
Who else have we got to talk about?
Australia.
Oh, Voyager! Of course, Voyager.
Amazing performance.
Amazing performance. I think
It was a really good semi-final.
this was one that I loved. I like the song, but the performance, the visual aspects of it, the staging, everything going on with their performance has like completely elevated that song for me.
I agree. Also, the lead singer has an amazing amount of stage presence.
Oh, completely.
I feel like he has a huge amount of stage presence.
Incredible amount of stage presence.
It really shows how long they've been like working on their craft.
Right. And I love my type of guitar.
We do love ourselves a guitar.
We don't have it with us.
We don't have it with us
when we were at the turquoise carpet, Voyager gave us like a guitar hand
Like
glove
foam
thing, like a
finger.
foam
Yeah.
finger thing. No, I love them. Very happy that they're gonna be there on Saturday. It was one of those that I was certain they were going through after seeing that performance.
Yes, actually. Well, even before the performance, I was certain they were going through, given that they were closing
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah, the placement as well helps them a lot.
And we'll talk about it later, but let's just say they're not gonna be breaking the. They. I think they've also broken the curse of last to closing the semifinals, not going first.
Right.
We'll
We'll talk
it,
about
but
that. Have we covered everyone?
I feel like there might be another.
There might be, and I don't want to. Okay, so we've done.
Okay.
Okay.
Albania,
Yep.
Cyprus,
Yep.
Estonia,
Yep.
Belgium,
Yep.
Lithuania,
Yep.
Slovenia,
Yep.
Austria, Australia.
We're forgetting two.
We might be forgetting two. Friday. Oh,
This is why you never record on location
Oh,
because you should have.
Armenia.
Armenia, we covered Armenia.
We
Did we? Yeah.
I didn't count it yet. And then we have one more that I'm forgetting.
Yeah.
Talk about it, but
Oh, that's gonna annoy me.
it will.
Whoever you are, congrats on getting through. Right, let's talk about. Let's talk about. Listen,
No.
this is, like we should have had more.
Let me get my phone out real quick because.
Okay, right, yeah. This is gonna annoy me. We're gonna go check the Wikipedia to figure out who is actually.
We don't
through.
even need to check.
There's one more that we're forgetting about. We believe there's one more that we're forgetting
We
about.
believe. Okay.
But I think it's a perfectly solid group of people. I think from semi-final one, the one that I was most upset about not qualifying was I can't even remember. Do you remember who I was upset about semi-final one?
Malta.
Malta, yeah, the Busker, of course. Busker robbed from semi-final two. Julia robbed and and
how did we
and
okay.
who else was robbed? Julia was robbed and
Yes.
who else was robbed? Georgia, Iru.
Yes.
Yes. Moving on.
There was one country we definitely forgot to talk about. For some reason, we forgot. But Poland.
Oh yeah, Poland. They went
Oh
through.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Blanca.
Okay, I will say I was impressed. Given where she was.
Baby.
Baby.
Baby. No. She.
I thought she did great.
She's had a lot of growth vocally since her selection.
She absolutely has.
She's
That
had
30-second clip really did her justice, and then we saw the full performance.
the
And
full
I was,
performance. The entire performance looks incredible.
yeah,
I like what they're doing. There's a lot of people not a fan of the way they've edited it, so that like there's so much going on the screen
right.
with her. So I like what's going on with her
I
performance.
really, I really like the staging personally.
I love the
I have no
staging.
complaints about the staging.
I think
The dance break was cute,
the dance break was cute, but why is everyone fucking doing dance breaks? Like leave
and
that.
it's funny because the three countries that did the dance break, they all
All qualified. I mean, obviously it's working.
it's working.
I just wish that wasn't. It feels like such a cop out in a
Fair.
song contest.
Fair,
Personally,
sure.
like it's real. Like they had an entire 30 seconds just to do dance breaks, and then all these like, and then Armenia. I mean, given Armenia's dance break is a lot less poppy and more
Contemporary.
contemporary, and then Baby's like. Why is this? Why are we doing this? Like, please have something just have some individuality about yourself. Don't just do that because, like, don't just do that because Noah's doing it. Don't just do that because
I think
Spain got second last year, and I get that.
I think it's because of the success of Chanel last
I
year.
get it, but like,
Like I feel like that's probably the reason.
I get it, but like, it's getting tired.
No, I agree.
It's getting
I
tired.
agree.
But look, I'm very happy with solo. Okay, I don't know if I'm very happy.
I'm not.
I
shocked
like
that they did,
I would have preferred Iceland. I would have preferred even Georgia, but it's still a solid performance
It was
and
a solid performance. And
deserving
I'm
of
not
qualification.
I'm not that shocked.
I'm not sure they qualified, and it deserved it. It deserved
It
it.
deserved. Yeah.
Let's talk about the interval that we had yesterday. Well, we had a couple. We had
the drag performers.
we'll get to them. They had the. We apologize for the background noise. Let's talk about the Ukrainian. It was I can't remember her name coming down from the top.
Yes. There was a duet with a Ukrainian singer who I'm forgetting the name of, and then there's Zlata who represented Ukraine last year in Junior Eurovision.
And they were singing "Carol of the Bells," but in Ukrainian language, which we did not know that "Carol of the Bells" was originally Ukrainian. So yeah, I loved it. It was cute.
It was an amazing performance.
Amazing performance. Right, you want to talk about the drag performance?
I was living.
I was living. First of all, come through Jessica Malboy getting more love on We Got
Yes.
Love. Like, however many years after it was so random, but I love that that song is still being presented on a Eurovision stage.
I'm trying to remember the names of the drag performers because I think that's what really highlights it for me. I really love that they gave flowers. They kind of named or gave these drag queens like their flowers.
There was Mercedes Benz.
Mercedes Benz, I think Mimi Tipar,
Yeah,
something like that.
something
And
like
then
I can't
there was
remember.
the one dressed in blue. I'm so sorry.
We
I forget the
apologize.
name.
We apologize. But yo, I loved that. I think in a time like today where drag is being condemned for no reason, like just
Drag representation, trans representation, is being looked down upon. It's not.
It's just backwards.
Really.
It's backwards thinking from a backwards world. And we have a ping, and I assume there's someone in the background. I can't see any. We have a Logan Murphy. Can you change that background? We have not been able to change the background because we're on phone and whatnot. Hold on. How do we do this? How do we do this?
I don't know how
You know
to
what?
do it.
Hold on.
I'm on my phone.
Oh,
Wait. There we go.
We got it.
Oh,
Got
there we
it.
go. Work.
Okay. We.
But Logan, thoughts,
feelings, opinions, concerns.
Gagged over Georgia. That's most of it.
Completely.
Georgia and
Gagged
Iceland.
over Georgia.
I think
I'm more gagged over Georgia, honestly.
more. Yeah, exactly.
I'll agree with that, actually. Yeah.
I think Delia had. I personally wish she had more stage because although it was she kind of carried herself well, it
Yeah.
still felt like it was lacking.
Yeah. I mean, I will say, like, I'm obviously like all of my babies minus Georgia made it through, so I'm happy. I'm happy for Gustav. I'm so happy for Albania, honestly, because they slayed. They really deserved that qualification, and I'm happy for them. Um, Thrilled for Monica, obviously. Um, what else is there? This running order, Mama, it's not it.
No,
It's not.
it's not it.
It's
Like
not it
they've
at
just killed
all.
Mimi Cat.
They killed Mimi Cat. They killed Taya and Selena.
They did.
And I will say, May Muller in a great spot.
May Miller is in a great spot.
I'm just afraid that
Kaya.
people are going to turn off. I'm just afraid that people are going to turn off after who's before Croatia.
Oh, I have no idea.
Remember,
I literally
Oh,
no
get
idea.
your phone out. Get your phone out, Sam.
I was like, you're the only one with a phone because we're both using our phone.
both of you are using your phones. I'm the only one that has an active phone.
Right,
Literally.
before Croatia.
Slovenia.
Joker out.
Joker out before before Croatia.
Okay, Slovenia's in a great spot now. UK's in a great spot. Spain,
Finland is
fucking Blanca Paloma into Loreen. What's happening?
Blanca Paloma into Loreen. Oh my god,
That's
Blanca
a
Paloma into
gag.
Loreen.
Oh, and Albania's not looking good
Albania. Where's Albania?
after Loreen.
After Loreen.
Yeah, they're done. I mean, I'm happy they made the final, but yeah, they're not.
Yes.
No, I think the
Also,
person who's got
why are we not opening with Blanca? Is my question. She seems
That
like the
would've been-
perfect opener.
that would have been a great
I-
opener.
Blanca would have been a good opener. I also felt like Mimi Cat would have been a good opener too.
I
But,
agree.
like-
I said Portugal,
Yeah. Sorry,
but
the AirPod fell out, so I couldn't hear.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
ooh, not that.
I think the person who's got the best placement, and it's brought up questions within the community about are EBU rather, favouring this country, yada yada. Finland's closing out the first half. So
Cuddy is in a great spot. Cuddy is in a
Karia's
really
in
good
an
spot.
amazing spot.
Who's between? Because Loreen's what, 11th or 10th?
Loreen's ninth.
Okay, so who's between Loreen and Katia?
Loreen and Karia. So after Loreen, it's Albania, and then Marco
Yeah.
Mengoni. Then we got
Oh.
Alika.
And then Karia. So it's Albania, Italy,
Oh,
Estonia.
okay. Interesting.
Ooh, and then it's interesting because
Okay.
after Karia, we have Vesna.
It's Vesna, yeah. I think, well, there's going to be the break. So Vesna's going to start everything after the break,
Yeah.
which I think is really
Oh.
good.
We got some really strong performances though, like from starting the second half, because it goes from Czechia to Australia to Belgium to Armenia.
Oh god.
Gustav is in such a good spot. I'm so happy.
Yeah. And then following Armenia, we have Moldova.
Moldova, Pasha.
Okay, I mean, that's not a bad. Brunette into Pasha is not bad.
No.
It's not bad.
No,
I'm just
it's
scared
not
of,
great, but
of
it's
his
not
live.
bad.
I'm just scared of his live vocals. They haven't been the best.
Can we talk about the change in the odds?
Who's in the odds
'Cause-
now?
Like, there's been a huge leap for Noah. Noah has
I'm not
jumped into the
surprised.
top
I
five
think
or
she'll be
something.
top 10. And you know what? Honestly,
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
No, that is fine. I
Yeah.
think I was just saying, I wish there wasn't so many dance breaks this year. Like the Chanelification of Eurovision 2023 needs to be discussed.
Better.
Honestly, yeah, the Chanel
100.
I feel like it really all started with Helena Paparizou.
Yeah. I'm excited though. It's gonna be a good show.
Logan,
Yeah.
It will be a good show.
Logan, what did you think of that interval?
Gorge.
Gorge.
With Zlata
George.
or with the
I was talking
With
about.
Zlata.
I mean, both of them.
both of them.
Just
Okay.
both of
I
them.
was talking about Zlata.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Period.
Zlata A. I wish we had more of her.
But it's really nice.
It was
to
still
feel.
really good.
I think, I think, especially at a time like now, it was incredibly. I don't know what the word is.
Necessary.
Is it necessary
Yes.
for the EBU to have an interval with drag performers and putting a platform
Gorge.
on the drag community?
Yes. Okay,
Gorge.
Logan,
I'm so
please,
happy. Yeah.
would you happen to remember their names? Because there was,
No.
mainly remember Mercedes Benz. I think there was a Mimi Teapot.
No idea.
Yeah, I think Mimi Team Pot is the only one I remember.
Right.
But they were gorge. We'll shout them out when we do the final coverage.
Yes.
But no, they were fierce. Anyway, I just wanted to pop out here real quick because I knew y'all were on here, but
Are you in LA right now?
I am indeed in the Los Angeles
Oh my
area. I'm not in Los
God,
Angeles
love it.
itself, but
Right. Okay. Love that. Well, have a great
Yeah.
time, bestie.
thank you. If you're gonna be at DragCon LA, come say hi.
Yes, please go over and say hi. And if you want to watch Eurovision final, catch Logan.
Oh Jesus.
Catch Logan at the which booth?
Mini Cooper, it's booth 403.
Cute.
403, Mini Cooper, you heard it here first.
Love you, bestie.
But were y'all gonna end now or keep talking?
We were literally when you
We're
popped in,
about
we literally covered pretty much everything.
Work.
So I guess
Well,
we
then
can
I'll
end it here.
close it out. How about that?
Oh my God, cute. Yes.
So,
Thank you so much for joining us live on the scene from Liverpool and LA. We will be back Sunday morning ish, to talk about the final. The final happened.
The final.
We'll have a
Final.
winner, and I'm thrilled
Yeah.
about it. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell. Y'all know what to do. You're on YouTube. Do all the things. Go check out all our other Eurovision content. Boom, shkak, shkak, boom. Cheers.
cheers.
Outro. There we go. Oh, it's not doing it. There we go. Oh, it's doing it. There we go.
We're
Uh,
both hitting it. That's the problem.
Oh.
I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.